news. We begin with a final resting place, tarnished for nearly 2 months. People who visit Roselawn Cemetery in Decatur demanding action tonight.
And WAAY 31's Nicole Zedek joins us live near the cemetery where a massive fallen tree has been blocking those gravesites now for weeks.
Dan, you can see the trees poking up behind me just past those flags back there. Now, Roselawn doesn't want me filming inside the cemetery, but even if I could, I wouldn't actually be able to drive to those headstones because the massive tree is blocking the entire road. And families with loved ones who are buried in the area say it's just disrespectful that the tree has been covering the cemetery for weeks now.
Long past time for them. They should have taken care of it.
Barbara Huey comes to Roselawn Cemetery almost every day, visiting multiple family members all laid to rest right here.
All of them are right there in that area by the tree.
This is her walking to her grandparents' headstones. She's had to do this ever since she says the tree fell down, blocking the entire road and covering some grave sites.
Even though it's not on my grandparents' graves, somebody's graves are covered up and they can't get to their loved ones or the headstone's damaged. You can't even get through the road there.
She's called the Roselawn Cemetery office multiple times, but they haven't been able to give an exact date on when they would remove the tree.
So when I come by the next week, it's still down, and it's still down, and it's still down, and I'm calling, and nobody's telling me anything. They're kind of blowing me off. Yeah, we know, and we're waiting on a contractor, and I don't know.
I spoke to one employee who said they've been working hard to get the tree removed, but due to insurance reasons, contractors keep falling through. So people like Barbara are left climbing over tree limbs and sifting through debris, all to pay respect to their loved ones.
I just feel like whether it's my family or who, a grave is the final resting spot for somebody's loved one. And you should do everything you can to make that look nice, and this ain't looking nice.
The employee I spoke to said that they do finally have a contractor set to come out here and clean up the tree by next week, and they're sorry to everyone impacted that it has taken this long. But the family members I spoke to, they're disappointed and angry with the lack of communication and transparency, and remain doubtful that the tree will actually be cleaned up by next week. Reporting live in Decatur, Nicole Zedek, WAAY 31 News.
Nicole, thanks, and we're going to stay on top of this story to see if that tree is gone by next week.